Hello everyone, happy Wednesday. It's July 24th and we have another episode of Waste Not Wednesday. Jamie is gone at girls camp, so we're going to see how this goes with the kids and see what they can do with their DIY skills. So on today's video, we have a bunch of Lath slats that are out of the old house that we've been renovating. If you guys have been following along, awesome. If not, we've got a whole load of demo videos that we've been doing, and we're getting ready to put it back together on our old farmhouse. We're calling it a farmhouse because it will eventually look like a farmhouse, but it was also the farmhouse back in 1917 surrounded by farms when it was first built. So if you guys want to follow along with that, make sure you're subscribed, hit the notification buttons, and we will get into this. So the kids are going to be painting these, and Kaitlynn, we got Kaitlynn over here on the corner.
Hi.
She's going to be talking about all the questions that you guys are asking while I wrangle the kids and make sure that they're staying on task. But we're going to be painting these. We're going to do a dry brushing technique. We'll see how well these guys do. If they do a good job, we're going to sell their projects in the shop and they'll get to keep the profit from them. So it should be lots of fun, but we've been saving lots of this Lath, so I had to figure out some things to do with it. And let's see, which one? I think I'm going to give this one to Jack. You want this little one?
Jack, you watch up there.
Yeah, so this is a little crate. And I made this earlier. I'm going to be putting one together. I've got some stuff here. I'll put it together. It might be a little loud because we're going to be using the pneumatic stapler. But just a small little crate that I made, simple little box. And if you remember right, well, not right. If you remember about 4 weeks ago, I was going to do something with this little chicken canister topper that we found at the thrift store. This was $1. And there we go.
It fits perfectly.
It does fit perfectly. So that is a great use for that, and I've been waiting to find the perfect project for it, and I think that this will work. We're not going to paint this at all because it's got good chippy on it already. So I'm going to let Jack paint that. I'm going to show you how to do it in just a minute. I think we will give this one to, you want this one, Redrick? Okay, you're going to have to scooch over a little, guys. We're going to run out of room quick here. And then Eliza is going to make a sign. Okay, we'll stamp these later.
Scooch you down.
Scooch everybody down. And
A
then,
little bit to the right. There you go.
Caitlin, if you want to, you can do that big kind of crate tray thing. I thought it would make a cool centerpiece or like a serving tray. But you can do what you want with that. And we'll get the stamps and things out later. And while all this shenanigans is going on, I am going to build over here on the side. Okay, so kids, we're going to dry brush. Who knows what dry brushing is?
Not me.
Not you?
Not me.
Okay, so we're going to put a little bit of paint.
You put a little bit of paint on this platform, then you dip your paintbrush in it.
Yes, but what do you do after you dip your paintbrush?
You what?
You wipe most of the paint off,
Uh-huh.
and then you paint.
Yeah.
All right, you were close. Okay, what color should we go with this? I'm thinking this would look good with either white. You know, this black might look good. What about, we've got some apothecary and DIY paint here.
I think the black might clash too much with the top of it, so one of the other lighter colors might be really
You want to do the apothecary, Jack?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not professional. They are on this.
Jamie's gone. She's the color guru, so, you know, we're on our own today.
But the black and the old school might be like two different.
Okay, so Jack's going to paint that in apothecary. What brush do you want, Jack?
The one that has the metal thing.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Zebra Palm Pro. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just get you a little dab out here because you don't need a lot of paint to dry brush. And we'll get these going.
Whoa.
Are there any questions or anything yet, Caitlin?
Nope,
Not a little
eyes.
That.
All right, hold on. All right, see
Kids
how
are
I'm...
cute.
See how
I
I'm...
apparently look like Jamie is blonde.
You do share lots of similar genes.
We do.
Okay, Jack, see how I got that kind of right there? All right, now you're going to just... Here, you want these on?
Yes.
He's got safety glasses because I'm going to be stapling soon. All right, so on this, you're just going to real lightly just kind of go over it. You don't want full coverage. You just want to lightly brush it so that it picks up all the kerf marks and things on the wood. Okay?
Okay.
And then we might even sand it a little later, and we might do some stamping. What kind of stamp do you want to do on yours?
A Jami Vintage.
A Jami Ray Vintage stamp. Where can you get those stamps, Jack?
From JamiRayVintage.com.
All right. Well, you might actually use a stencil. Okay, so you know how to dry brush? You got that? Okay, let's see how you go. All right, Eliza, same thing. What color do you want to do for your sign?
I don't know.
I think it would probably look good with the black, and then we can go white lettering over the top, and we'll bring some of that brown back through from the wood. Okay, get this out of the way so it doesn't get painted.
Terry, no, I am the mod Kaitlynn. That's why I'm also on my phone part of this, is because I'm moderating and here doing this stuff. So
This
yeah,
is
we're
the, this
same
is the
person.
Kaitlynn that helps you on all your issues,
All of it.
anything shipping or otherwise.
If you go back to the I guess it was like a Friday live that me and Jami did.
Yep,
We
it was
kind
when
of
I was
talked-
gone.
Yeah, it was when Zeb was gone. We kind of talked about all the stuff that I do. So I moderate all the lives, and I try to moderate all of them.
Jack, you got too much paint on
Do the
it.
website, do the customer service, kind of moderate also the Facebook page, that kind of stuff. The other thing.
So I've got red brick using old school here, and the old school paint is it on the website. When you go look at it, it kind of almost looks like it's blue, but it's a dark gray that leans blue in certain lights. Let me show you. It almost doesn't even look much different than this little black dress that's dry over here. So that is old school.
Yeah.
All right. What brush you want, Redrick?
That one.
The fat one?
Yes.
Is this the fat one?
No. The fat one.
This one is for stenciling.
Oh. Okay. Yes.
Then this one?
Yes.
Okay.
With the other
Okay, you got the system down on how to dry brush? Oh, you're doing good, Jack. All right, Redrick, show us your skills.
So the other question people are asking is, how old are the kids?
So Redrick is gonna turn 8 next week, right before July ends.
And I'm gonna turn 6.
Jack just turned 5, and Eliza is 10.
Also, so she's gonna turn 11.
All right, Eliza.
Jack's like my kids.
You're
They
gonna
just
need some
turned 4 and
safety glasses.
5, but they're already 5 and 6 in their head.
Here you go, Redrick. All right, so the kids are dry brushing. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. Yeah, that's great.
Am
Just kind of tone it in there, and then we'll get you some stencils in a little bit
Am
here.
I going?
All right, can you guys see what I've got going on? Let me pull the camera back. He's fine. He can do what he wants. It's all right.
You get them on your hands.
Okay, I think everybody's in shot there. Okay.
So the other question people were asking is, are you guys selling these or using these?
We will be. I have a bunch of laths, so I'm gonna make more for. We might keep some of these, but I told the kids that if they do a good job and nice, neat work, that we can try to sell these in the shop, and they can keep whatever they make from them. So, come Thursday morning, they will probably be in the shop because it's closed today because it's a state holiday today. It's the 24th of July here, and it's Pioneer Day in Utah, so everywhere's closed.
Yep, it's like a bank holiday here. It's really strange. Like I went to go pick up some supplies for shipping and I realized I couldn't
Yeah.
because they're closed.
Yeah, sometimes it's annoying because you're like, oh, everywhere else is open, but Utah's shut down.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so this is just an 18 gauge central pneumatic. It's a nailer stapler combo, and it's the one I use for just about everything. And I really love it. It's especially easy for this project because we've got just these little 1/2-inch staples that go in there. And they've been working good on this Lath. It's about 3/8 of an inch, and it just goes in just about perfect. So I'm going to attempt to make a little toolbox tote thing while we're live. It might get a little loud. Put your cats and dogs up because they're going to think someone's knocking. And here we go.
Hold on, did you have a plan for this other than me just paint whatever color I want on
You
it?
do. You know what? You can keep that, so you make it how you want.
It's the size of my table.
You know, I thought it would also be cool
Sell it.
hanging
I'll
up.
take the money from
Kaitlynn
it.
wants the money too. All right.
I mean, we're down. That's what I'm here for.
So the, what I was thinking is that would also look cool like on the wall with like another frame or
that's
picture
true.
inside of it.
That'd be cute.
Because it's pretty big. You could do
It
like
is.
a 8x10 pretty easily in there.
Very true.
Do you think I need more? Or is that good?
No, I think you can keep going because we might sand it. If you go too heavy, the nice thing about dry brushing in this old dry wood, if you go too heavy with it, you can just sand it back off if you get some you don't like. Because Jack's starting to go full coverage on his. We're going to have to bring his wood back through.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a hard concept when you're a kid. Painting is supposed to be all over. I'm using the corner of your mat, Jack.
All right, let me make sure. Let's see if I can assemble this correctly. I pre-cut all the pieces, and now I don't remember what I had going on because I've been talking too much.
I'm doing good.
All right.
What are you gonna make for that box or a cider?
This is, okay, that's how I had it. All right, now I got to figure it out. Okay, so here we go. Now the lath, the thing about using this old lath, it's not uniform. Some pieces are wider than others, but I feel like it gives it kind of a cool old crate vibe. Is that super loud? It sounds loud in here, but sometimes the camera shuts it down and it's like, nope, it's not that loud.
I don't know, kind of scared.
Because I got to do that like 100
There's, like,
times.
Like
It smells like old dust.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like dust shooting that. Probably because it's of the house.
Yep, the house is old and dusty. These were on the back side of the walls with plaster hanging on it. Let's see, did I do that right?
Someone was asking, there's two things. So first, it's an off-subject question.
I didn't do that right.
right.
I did it wrong. All right, answer the questions here.
So you used something and mixed it together and made a mold to repair the frame on the mirror. Wasn't that just the paper clay? Or the air dry clay, I mean? The iodine? When you did the frame on that mirror?
So I used the paper clay, but I also, the thing I used to mold it was the Easy Cast mold putty.
There you go. That's what you probably mixed together then. So yeah, the Easy Cast mold putty. Is that one we sell or?
Yeah, that's on the
And
website.
That's the, okay. So that's the mold putty we sell on our website. I'll drop the link right now after I drop it.
I did have it right. I messed up. Now I'm gonna have to put extra staples and
I'm
glue
gonna
on
end up
this.
paint on my phone again.
That's all right. You know,
I still have a little blue for my last project.
it's
on here.
DIY paint. It wipes right off.
It's the Jami vintage phone, so I mean it's fine.
Oh yeah.
The other question was,
Is this good?
for any of these that are being kept, are you guys, like the smaller ones, willing to ship them?
Yeah, I mean, they're not too big. Shipping will probably be more than the item is sometimes, but you know, that's the nature of the post office.
Yeah. Someone was asking,
Is someone wanting one of the
Debbie
kids?
said, I would be interested in pre-buying Eliza's sign. She's gonna be placing a fairly large order to support the children's new home.
Oh,
Maybe it could be added to her order. So that's what she was,
well, we will figure that out
Yeah.
here for you, and we might be able to just, if it's a large order, might be able to just fit it in the box because the sign is flat.
yeah, just with some good bubble wrap. Sorry.
Go ahead and talk, and then I'll staple.
You can email me at customercare@jamirevintage.com and tell me what you want, and it's gonna be first dibs if we're shipping what it
Okay,
is.
look, there's little drips
Yeah.
on here. Just
If it sells before it goes to the shop, then it sells before it goes to the shop, and I'm not
Yep.
gonna sweat it. Okay, my
Indy-
cuts were right.
Indy Annie Jones, you did not miss it. We've only been on for like, I don't know,
10, 15
10,
minutes?
15 minutes. Yeah, you're good. Just starting here. We're just doing dry brushing. The kids are trying to do dry brushing on this stuff. Zeb's building some more of these
I
type
may-
of little boxes. We don't know
Can I
what
paint
he's
another
making
one?
at this point.
I may have to
They're
go
white.
out and do some trimming. My measurements
They're
slightly
white.
off on some of
I
these.
need more paint.
You need more paint.
No, you got some right there, dude. Look, it's good. And then you just
All
gotta
right,
keep.
I'm gonna leave you guys to answer. Oh, I have one that fit. I was hastily cutting these this morning, trying to get everything made up before we went live.
Hey, Dad, is this good?
That looks great, sis. Now, if you want, there's that bin of stencils and stamps over there. Go see what you want to do. The stencils are on the bottom, and the stamps are like 3 drawers down.
Can you move the iPad?
Yes.
So as far as the house goes, Harrington and I have just about everything cleaned out. We still have to take down the fireplace. We have not gotten around to doing that yet. Well, I guess fireplace, it's a chimney. And then we will be putting walls back in starting, I'm hoping, tomorrow. This afternoon we're going to try to get that chimney all the way down and save as much of that brick as we can. You guys gave us some great ideas on Instagram and Facebook on what to do with the brick, so we're going to try to incorporate some of those.
Can you give me the Leno?
And then we will, Thursday should be the last demo day video. We're going to show you taking down that chimney and how we do that. And then we will be building. We'll be to building and putting electrical and plumbing back in and moving the bathroom and getting the kitchen back up. All right, guys. I got to go out and saw real quick, so you guys got to be real entertaining for about 30 seconds.
I'll come back on the screen then, because where I'm at, y'all can't really see me. But yes, I see Jack's glasses were off. We'll have him put those back on. Luckily, for the most part, what we're doing, he doesn't need glasses. When Zeb's doing stapling is what he wants it for, or nailing, not stapling. What's up? Which one do you want?
All right.
No, I want to spell something.
You want to spell something? What do you want to spell on yours, Jack?
Yeah, that might be a little
This.
simple.
Remember, you've got a chicken on yours. There's like a rooster up on the top of yours.
Huh?
I want the bunny.
The bunny? The bunny would look cool on there. Let's do it in white.
White, yeah, white.
Let me get you a brayer out.
Because it's black and white.
So Redrick is doing the farm animal stamp. He wants to do the bunny
I found it out.
or the rabbit, however you want to call it.
Can I do this?
Let's do like an actual stencil on there. So.
Jack's gonna do a
I mean,
J.
that's cool. We do that after.
You're gonna do a J?
We'll
It can be
do-
from
we'll
Jack and Jami.
There you go.
Alright, but
To use.
do we just put
There
it
you go.
like this?
Oh, nope. No, bud.
Here, we'll have to.
Because it's the same color, you won't be able to see it. I'm gonna do it a different color. I'm
All
gonna
right.
wash that.
Yes, please. That is the most paint that stamp has ever had on it.
That's a lot.
So what do I do with this?
So that is called the corner swag, I believe, is what Mom calls that.
here.
Oh, it's part of the corner bundle
Yeah,
of stencils.
Oh, it's
this
kind
is
of red.
white wax. All right, go sit down, buddy.
I want it right there.
If you guys are enjoying this 3-ring circus, comment below, because this is a lot of fun keeping all this organized.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, Redrick, we got to go with a little bit of white. You got paint all over everything.
Me? I'm gonna go pick a different one.
You're going to pick a different one?
Yeah. I even did
Alright.
the bottom and the inside.
Okay.
An apron works.
There was no rags. So
Yeah, we don't.
the apron is what works.
All right, Redrick. I'm going to help you stamp here, and then I'm going to get back to... Okay, so this is the IOD brayer. I'm going to use this to load the stamp. Okay, we've got the J on
Should
there.
I take the bunny off?
Yeah, let's take the bunny off. You want to put it right there? I'm going to bring him close so they can watch us do this.
Ah!
Jack's dabbing for you. All right, did you get it off, Redrick?
Yes.
Now it is.
Okay. I'm going to load it up here for you.
I don't want to put the bunny.
Okay, so I'm using vintage linen, which is what Kaitlynn's been painting with.
Yep.
And we're just going to roll this on the rabbit stamp here. And with the DIY paint, when you're stamping and you roll it out thin like this, you got to hurry because it'll dry out quick on you when it's that thin because it's clay based. All right, Redrick.
Okay.
Let's put this up on its side. Okay.
So I want it right there.
Here, you
Give me the J.
place it. Oh, careful.
Dad, does it have to already?
All right, now press hard. Press hard. We'll see how well that goes.
Dad.
The J's right here,
Nope.
Jack.
We have to redo it. It moved. It won't come out. Watch.
Oh, we need a lot more paint.
Yeah.
All right, just dry brush over that, Redrick.
Dad. I need more paint.
Dad, I need
You
more
want to
old
do the
school.
sun on there?
I need more old school.
You need more old school? I think you're all right. You've got a bunch here.
Dad? Actually.
There.
There, fixed.
Okay.
Fixed. All right, I'm
Dad,
gonna
use that giant glob.
get it really juicy on here, so we might lose some of the rabbit detail with this paint. All right, Eliza, pick one that can fit on there that's just an entire stencil. Okay,
Oh,
press
I
down.
just made blah blah blah. Okay.
You just made a blob of black. Jack, you need to wait for some assistance, buddy.
Yeah, dude. Just like
These
your
might
paper
all be
towels.
getting sanded down
Yeah,
underneath the
okay.
sink there. Yeah, that's perfect, Eliza. Oh, look at Redrick's rabbit. Show him up close here, Redrick.
Get off.
Dad, what
That worked out great. All right, you want to do another one on this side?
You're gonna have to sand it off or something.
I'll take it out and sand it here
Hey Dad.
in a minute.
What color should I use?
Piggy.
I would go with a light color. You could go apothecary or this vintage
Piggy.
linen would do good. You want some
Yeah.
vintage linen?
Sure. Where's the stamp brush?
It's right here. So
Make sure you
Get
have
it
it where
loaded?
you want it. Do you want it right there?
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna
My
get you some
hands are
tape too.
really
Yeah.
messy.
Pig.
Here, I'll get tape.
Look at my hands.
Oh, nice, Jack. Nice.
All right, we're gonna do another rabbit here
I
for
want to do a
Redrick.
piggy.
Oh, you want to do a pig?
Yeah.
All right. I'm loading the pig up here.
Dad, there's a
Oh,
giant glob.
you're the paint monster.
Okay. All right, so we got the pig loaded up. Okay, we gotta hurry. All right, does that look straight?
Yeah.
Okay, press it down. All right, looking good there. Okay, you got just the kids. It's the kids' vision right now.
I am here, just trying to get this tape.
Oh,
We'll see how this works.
Not enough pig.
the pig didn't go so good.
Not
We
enough
gotta,
pig.
we gotta get it wetter.
And I need to do this.
Oh, okay.
I am paint monster.
All right, Frederick. Let's see if we can line this up with the old one.
Just in this one.
Okay,
Oh!
let's press it down.
Oh! I'm the paint.
All right, Jack, stop touching the paint for a minute so someone can help you, okay?
I just want it in the center.
Jack's gonna need hosed down by the time we're done with this. Luckily, the DIY paint
And the
is
paint
very
monster.
non-toxic and friendly.
Whoa, you're not gonna be wearing those shorts again? Wait,
It'll
my
come off.
shorts. You can just wash them off. You know that. You can wash it off.
That's okay, Jack. Sometimes when I paint, my hands get like that too. I already got some paint on mine too.
Look at mine. My hands.
All right, let's lift this up. Let's see what the pig
No,
looks
don't.
like. Let's show them.
What just fell?
Oh, it's kind of there. You can see it.
Oh, the blade fell.
We got a rabbit on this side. We'll give it a little bit of distress and seal that up, and it'll be good to go.
You need
Okay.
a definite rule.
You guys got that tape? Are you
Oh,
ready to?
I'm gonna help
you.
Jack.
You tape, but it wasn't coming off very well.
Here, I
Let's
will.
get another stencil.
I will help Jack here real
I'm
quick.
getting Jack another stencil.
Oh.
It's
We're gonna have to do some sanding.
I like that. It's like eyeball.
It's like two eyeballs. You like it?
Yeah, make it a human.
You're gonna
A
make it a
human
smiley
box.
face?
Yeah.
Here, leave these on because I'm gonna go back to stapling.
Give me a.
Do you have yours on still, Eliza?
Give me a thin. Give me a thin glass so I can make a smile.
You're gonna make a smile?
I'm gonna use one of these.
Here, let's see.
You have those tiny glasses. You have tiny.
Well, I wanted. Did you want to actually put a J on there?
No, I wanted. I was using the J to make eyes.
You were using the J to make eyes. Okay.
Cool.
Well, I might have to make another box for the lid for that rooster because I don't know that your eyes are gonna go with this rooster motif.
yeah.
They Here, Jack.
Hey, Dad, can I do this box?
Just use the edge.
Can I do another thing?
Give
All
me.
right, Redrick, I need you to get your safety glasses.
Dad,
back
I want
on.
to use this for the side.
You're gonna do the roses on the side?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I will be doing this.
Someone suggested a kid sign their bottom, or sign the bottom of them.
Sign.
I'm
But I
making
think instead of sign, I
marshmallows.
think she just do a
I'm
camera.
making a marshmallow face and white light.
That might
That
be
looks
what
great,
he
Jack.
needs to
You know
keep.
what? That's the best smiley face I've seen today.
Besides mine.
Yes, your smiling face is beautiful. Eliza.
Okay, should I take the tape off now? Mine's smiling. Is it good?
Your smiling face is missing some teeth. You got your summer teeth going on. Some are here and some are not.
Yeah. Dad, can I take the tape off now? Is it good?
I'm making
Keep going
marshmallow
just a little
face.
heavier. But make sure you're dry.
I'm making
You're offloading.
marshmallow
Okay,
face.
I'm gonna staple again and see if I can get this together before we go.
It's like 16 hours.
We've only been here for like 2 minutes.
I know, but you guys are blowing through the project. Kaitlynn's doing good on hers. Can you guys
Like
see
I've had to
what?
stop a couple times.
Can you guys see what
Kaitlynn's
Kaitlyn's doing?
But I didn't like how it was
Eliza,
looking,
someone
so I'm like, I want it more just like white.
side.
Well, vintage linen.
Oh.
Let's bring the camera way back so everybody's in shot.
To answer a question that people ask me all the time, I keep it in my notes because I get emailed about it all the time.
Hey, Dad.
Marshmallow face.
All right, Jack. Kaitlyn's answering a question. Shh.
So, for DIY, the white color
I'm done with
Jack,
mine.
Jack, hold on. Leave your
the
glasses
white
on.
color differences. So this is vintage linen that we're using right now. So I'm using on this. Eliza's got it going on her stamp. It pulls gray. And then white swan is a warm white. And beadboard is a cool
Okay.
white.
I'm done.
Crinoline is a true cream. So when you're looking for that off-white, you want crinoline. Those are all the DIY paint colors.
Take it off.
Oh, sorry, all the paint white colors they
Hey,
have.
Dad, can I take it off now?
That is a great question because it can be confusing. You're like, why are there 4 different colors of white? And you're like, that?
And
They're
on
all
this-
different shades.
And on a screen, they can all look similar or like different than what they really are gonna look like in person. That's why the 8-ounce sizes of paint are really good if you're like just wanting to sample something. You can kind of see what it really is gonna be. We try to put in the descriptions like for old school, like Zeb was saying earlier, it looks blue on the picture, but it's not blue, it's gray. It just can kind of have a blue tint, I guess, in it sometimes, but it's really gray.
Yep.
So if you look, a lot of the DIYs, if they are like that, where it's drastically not what it looks like in the picture, we try to put that in the description.
I want to do a little bit more on the inside.
All right, that's fine. You do what you want. That looks great. Go show them up close, Eliza.
And I'm showing them what I've done.
Is that also in the JRV stencil, the flower pack?
Yes,
yeah.
that one's
And
part
That comes in a
of-
2-pack. There's a relief and then the negative.
Yeah, I think it's, there's
Or
a
the
couple
negative
different
and-
flower sets. So there's like a long flower set. Let me look at which one that one is.
Okay.
Yours turned out fun, Eliza. I like it. You can paint this one when I'm done. How about that? Because this
I
is
wanna
going to be
paint
a
one.
tote. Jack, how's that hand washing coming? You've been washing your hands a long time, buddy.
Yeah, because I have my
Oh, it's almost done.
Yeah, I just need to get this one.
Oh, man,
Yeah,
you're
pin
gonna
on
need
the-
to take care of
That was you, bro. I didn't have the black paint.
Whoops.
Okay. The stencil she used is from the 2 small flowers set. That's what it's called on the website. I'll post a link too.
it. I need you to move because
It comes in 2.
Yep, comes with 2 stencils.
paint on the
And you get them for $15.95. And they're reusable too, so you can just wash them off and use them.
Kaitlynn, move this.
So I think, I haven't verified this at my hardware store, but you can still pick up Lath and Plaster, or Lath and Plaster, Lath slats down at the hardware store, because there's a lot of homes that have it in there, so they sell it for doing like repairs and things. And it's really inexpensive because it's just real kind of low grade, rough cut wood. If I can find it, I'll link it below once we're done with the video and let you guys know where you can source it, because these are great for making little projects like this, and it's inexpensive. I would probably, so like this with the chicken on it, we'd probably sell that for about $15. The larger tote would be about $15. Jamie and I refinishing them. And then a sign like this would be probably about 10.
Just don't paint on the sides where you already have the.
Alright, we're
Can I
almost.
pick out a different stencil for this one?
Someone wants to know if they need to remove a wax finish, can they use mineral spirits?
Mineral spirits will cut it, but it might also take off your paint underneath if you don't want to repaint. I would just lightly sand and give it probably a week to cure up and then lightly sand. If you're in a hurry, mineral spirits, and you might have to repaint, you might not. I like to just scuff it up with a little bit of 220. You know, the go-to sandpaper. Are you showing them your clean hands, Jack?
I'm showing them the paper towel.
All right, Jack, if you're done with your project,
We gotta wait until lunch.
you gotta wait. What are you gonna do now? Are you gonna draw some more stuff on the sides?
Okay.
No, I'm gonna
Can
paint
I
the
pick one
bottom.
instead?
Okay, paint the bottom. Those are stamps, and yeah, you can do whatever you want on there.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pick I'm gonna finish. There.
Oh.
So I think this staple gun is about $30 or $40. I can't remember. I've had this one for 3 years. Frederick, shh, remember? They're about 30 or 40 bucks, and it's lasted me a long time and worked great for hundreds of projects. All right, Eliza wants to put this on. This is, what
Where should I
stamp
put
do
it?
you have?
I'm
Is
gonna
that
use
the-
black for the bottom.
I'll have to look it up.
And I might want to do like a little bee or whatever this is.
Wait, what?
Okay, we need a little more of this white paint. Eliza's on to
Sorry.
stamping too. No, you're good. This is still the vintage linen.
Oh.
Oh.
Do I need to paint it first?
No, don't paint it. It's not ready. All right, Redrick, if you're done painting,
Ooh,
go ahead
I
and...
made a cowl.
Well, I'm gonna have to paint it first, so don't put the paint on yet.
You done?
What are
Painting
you...
the bottom
Are
part.
you done with your sign?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna be like... We might not get this painted in the video, sis. I was confused. I thought you were adding to your sign.
Well, I do. I will.
Susan, that's a great idea to put a wreath on this. I might do that.
All right. Okay, so now I've got my three side sections here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like off camera this whole time trying to fit everybody in.
There's only 5 people. They were trying to get on one camera. It's fine.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is gonna be my middle support.
I'm actually doing this.
You're actually gonna do that one?
This one on here.
Okay.
Okay. Where should I put it? Like right here?
You put it wherever you want. That's yours.
Putting it right there. What side do you put the paint on? This one?
Yep. Okay. Square everything up here. We need a bigger workspace here, guys. So someone asked us, are we gonna keep working in the kitchen in our new home? Probably. We like working in the kitchen. The sink's right there. It's really accessible to all of our craft supplies currently, and I don't really see that changing unless we get like a full-blown like filming studio / shed situation going on in the back of the house, just for space and things.
That
That looks great. Go show them.
Time to go
Show them
into
your little
my.
bee going to the flower. And I cannot for the life of me remember the name of that stamp.
Oh, the one with the bee? Isn't it Queen Bee? Or is that?
That's paint, I thought. The
This
DIY
is
paint.
No, there's also.
There's also
There's
a Queen
two.
Bee stamp.
Yeah, that's Queen Bee stamp.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a yellow that is Queen Bee by DIY, but there's also a Queen Bee stamp by IOD.
I'm done.
All right, now I have these. I cut these at an angle. I cut all 4 at once. So I just took the
I'm
minor.
done with my thing.
All right, good job, Jack.
Okay.
You want to go play on the iPad now?
I need another wash.
Oh, we'll go get it done.
I'm done.
So I just cut them all at once so that they would be the same.
That's
And
fine,
then
I don't
now I'm
have-
going to put them on the sides over here.
Oh, it's gonna be like a little basket.
Yeah, it's going to be like a little tote. You
So,
guys-
Jami is at girls' camp. So for church, the teenage girls go on a camp every year for under a week.
Yeah.
And that's what Jamie's at this week. So that's why I'm here and the kids are here.
I'm
Giving you some more faces.
I'm basically going live and watching the kids while we do the live video. That was the plan here. And showing you what we're doing with all the lath, and because we didn't throw it all away.
Okay, I'm finished with my board.
This is mine. I finished with mine.
Someone said Eliza should make a bunch of those to sell. Someone already wants to buy it.
Nice.
If you're selling.
I am.
Okay. Good to know. I think it's Debbie. Oh, right. No,
You
like
should,
not
you
look
should
at it.
sign the back, Elijah. Sign the back and date it.
I need a skinny brush.
You need a little skinny brush.
Yeah, like a tiny, tiny one.
You guys have.
I might have some in my
Oh, you know
bedroom.
what? No, I know what
I need like a tiny little thin one.
you got over here. Oh, thank you. Great. Let me see. What does it say on the handle? Other than turquoise iris. This is the turquoise iris favorite brush.
I want
Just
to
little one.
use that when I'm out.
Can I open this
No, no,
now?
no. You guys put this down.
Hey Dad,
In your hand.
what
Don't knock the water.
what color?
Actually, I'm just gonna go.
What color should I write my name in?
I would put it on the back side of it, Elijah.
I know, but what color?
Just whatever color shows up.
Your choice.
I'll do
Alright.
I may have to come back in and put a screw or a dowel in this handle. I don't know if this handle will. Oh, I'm out of staples. I'm like, why isn't that holding?
That would be why. Someone wants to know how do you get your nails to go where you want? They said theirs always go out on the sides.
So, using the right length nail is. Oh, Jack, hold on. Jack, go in my room. Go in my room. Jack's done, and he got the other iPad out. So using the right length nail is a lot of it, but also just making sure that you're straight up and down with the wood is going to help as well. Oops, see, like there, my nail isn't long enough. I might have to go get actual nails for this part. And practice, to be honest. I've had a lot of nails go out the sides, and sometimes, depending on the grain of the wood, you still can't help it. Sometimes it'll just shoot out on the side anyway. Yep, it says Eliza. Good job. All right, so here's this little tote. I would probably sell this for about 20 once I get the right nails in it. And then we'll paint it up and dry brush it. I don't know that I'll do anything on that as far as like a stamp or a stencil. Might do something fun, but we'll see.
So the blonde gal is Kaitlynn. I'm working with Zeb. I'm his niece, but I also work for Jami Vintage. The other question was.
I'm gonna go get.
Not question.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get
Wait,
nails.
Dad, can I use a pen on this?
So So when you're all done with that, you need to show the camera because they want to see it. What, Eliza?
Can I use a pen because it?
Go find a Sharpie.
Okay.
That works
I
better.
think we might have a Sharpie just right in here.
Okay, so I've switched up to 1 5/8 nails, which also fit right in this same gun. And you may see me do some blow through a nail right now. You may see me get sideways on a nail. I'm gonna go down a little farther because this is much longer and I'm working with really thin material here. Nope, shot straight in. All right. See, I won one finally. Okay, now that's ready to go. This, honestly, if you were to go buy the wood for this, it's probably like $3 in wood on these thin little strips. And then I just took my sander and sanded that out real quick for the handle. But
Okay.
fun little tote, about 20 bucks right there.
Can I do it?
Here, let's show them. I want to do one.
Yeah, we need to show.
Or show 'em
Go
your
show them
sign.
your sign.
All right, I want to show them this real quick too. So on the back of this, so Eliza signed it, but on the back of this, I just have 2 of the slats here, and then I put a little piece of scrap for hanging it on the wall. So you can just put a nail in the wall or screw in the wall, and it'll hang just real nice right there on that. All right, Eliza, I think I'm gonna do one. It's my turn to paint one. Oh, Redrick's signing his too.
Yes.
Look at that lefty go.
We decided to go with the Sharpie because Eliza was trying to write the date with the paint. It was not working.
No.
The paint doesn't. This wood is. What would you say? Like it's just really.
It's
grainy?
really rough. It's got
Rough, there we go.
it's rough cut lumber, and they don't worry about if the if the saw is cutting clean or not. And it's designed that way so that the plaster sticks to it really well.
I'm showing them.
Redrick's gonna come show you guys. Did you show them the ends that you did? You did the roses on there.
I did.
That's from the Painterly Rose set where you build roses, or not Painterly Roses. Maybe it's called Painterly Roses. That's a transfer. Too many
No.
products to keep track of.
No, Painterly is the stamp.
Is that the stamp
Yeah.
too? I'm failing at
I
the
should've
names
bought
of
a
all these
second
things.
shirt.
I'm gonna make a shirt for myself that says I can't remember the name of paints. It's blue and gray and green.
We'll see how well this comes out. I leaned on my paint.
It'll come out all right.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure this shirt is from when I was in Arizona last year for Red for Red. Desert's like, you didn't bring a red shirt? No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do a real light little dry brush on here.
Okay. You know,
Just to give it a little bit of age
You
and
guys come over here a little bit more.
kind of
I'm gonna
hide
go
my
over
cut
there,
edges.
'cause he's using
If you
the
guys
same
are done, you can say bye-bye. You guys are all finished if you're done.
Yep.
I just wanted to you to do some fun little projects with us. So if you want to say bye, you can.
No.
Redrick's-
sorry.
Redrick's
To the
live.
face.
Oh, you painted yours all the way.
Yeah, I was trying to do a dry brush and I didn't like the way it looked.
Okay, it's a good call.
I wasn't digging it. Here. Are you going to be using either of these anymore?
Now with
Okay, I'll move
the
it.
cleanup after this live is going to be amazing.
Gotta wash all of Jack. There we go.
Yeah, Jack's space is, he did good for 5. We got him, I went yesterday and took him down and got his shots so that he can go to kindergarten. And then we got him registered for school. And man, that kid is so excited to go to school. He was bouncing off the walls yesterday. I couldn't calm him down. He's like, when does school start? When does school start? When's the first day of school? Do I get to ride the bus? He was ready. He was ready yesterday.
It doesn't start till like the last Tuesday, doesn't it?
We have like 4 more weeks, I think. 3
Yeah.
3 or 4 more weeks
We have
until
like a month left.
school starts.
We're in the same school district, aren't we?
Yeah.
Alpine?
Yep.
I feel like it's really big.
It is a big school district.
Like, I'm 2-3 towns away. Same
I
school
think it
picture.
goes from Orem all the way over to here.
Yeah, because I was looking at ours, and all the kids go to school on like the second to last Tuesday, and that's the start of preschool and kindergarten testing. And then the next week is kindergarten. At least that's what it says on our school's calendar. So it's kind of weird.
All right, let me bring you guys a little closer. I can take these glasses off so I can see. There we go.
My kids are ready for school too. And so are me and Jacob.
Yes, I think parents get ready for school as the summer goes on.
It's like the first month after summer break is good. And then after that, you're like, they need structure. They need something to do.
Jami likes to tell them she's not their cruise director.
It's true. Mine wouldn't get that yet.
So I'm just going real light on mine, and then I'm going to take a little sandpaper. It's going to give it kind of a fun gray tone because the wood's going to blend in with the paint, even though I'm using the white paint.
Don't touch.
No touching. Kaitlynn doesn't want paint on hers.
No, you want to go touch the iPad.
Oh, don't touch the iPad, buddy.
Like, I feel like if a little bit's coming through, it looks fine, but when it was just like half white, it just, I don't know. I was not loving it. Plus, I was having a hard time dry brushing.
The dry brushing takes a little bit of practice. You got to get it drier than you think. Like I went a little heavy on a couple spots, and I'm going to sand off.
Yeah. Instead, I just decided to paint it all away. But I'm sorry, Shelly. We will talk, or Kelly. I'm reading two different people's names. Sherry, type before you, and then Kelly. Kelly, we will talk louder. I'm sorry.
Oh, can you not hear?
Someone said it's hard to hear, but now it's going to be because he's gonna sand.
Yeah,
so.
I'm going to be sanding. I'll stop if we need to answer a question. So I didn't even wait for the paint to dry. I'm just blending that down in. Edric, what are you doing? Get out of the fridge. It's not the time for a snack.
Boys are always hungry. Always.
Oh, there he goes. He had to have something right now. He could not wait until this live video was over.
His sugar was low.
I guess so. Okay, so sanding this is bringing all of these kerf marks right back out. And I got some, it's pretty rough. So I sanded the kids first because I didn't want them getting splinters, but I did not sand these.
If anyone's having a problem with volume, we're talking loud enough that you should be able to hear, and other people are saying their volume's fine. So you might want to check that your volume on YouTube and the device you're using is on and up.
Sometimes it helps to go, if the stream isn't strong, it helps to back out and come back in too.
Yep.
All right, we are almost done here, I think. Kaitlynn, are you going to do any stamping or anything on yours, or are you just going to
No,
leave
I'm
yours
going to
white?
use it for a backdrop, so it's going to just stay white.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you're
that's
going to
why
do
I'm
like
doing
what I
super
said, like with a
freaky
picture?
Yeah, picture or a wreath.
That would be
Someone
cool.
Said that.
Oh
Actually,
yeah,
a
that
little
would look
small
really
wreath,
good with a
but
wreath.
I could do another project to make a wreath.
Yeah.
Why not?
Hey, Frederick, it's time to stop getting in the food, bro.
Go into another. Go.
He's got that lunchtime hunger, even though it's only 11. All right, let me show you this up close here. Oop, one more spot I wanted to sand. Oh, two more spots. I got it a little heavy over here too. All right, so there it is, a little bit of dry brush. Not
Good, I
too
told you to
much.
get out. Go.
I might sand it right here.
I'm being your mother today. Get out.
So, fun little tote. Lots of fun things you can do with the Lath.
This thing is
Oh, let me go. I'm gonna go real quick before we take off. I'm gonna go grab a wreath and show them kind of what that would look like with the wreath. Because Jamie has a whole closet full of wreaths for different seasons. So I will be right back. You want to check maybe to see if there's any questions we've missed or?
Yep. We will ask the question when Zeb gets back about the wood, but because I don't remember what it is. But Jami is planning on having a whole room for all of her different season stuff once.
Yeah, I'm building
Once
her
the
a-
new place is ready. See, that would be way too big. Well, I guess
This
not.
is a
It'd be good.
little on the large side, but
It would work with a big one though too. That looks cute too. Just like kind of peekabooing through. But
Yeah.
even a small one.
let me see if I have a smaller wreath.
Eliza was going for it. Oh, she didn't find one.
That's pretty big too.
It's tinier than that.
Lathe. There we go. It's lathe. Yeah, so it's really rough wood, so that's why it's good with dry brushing because it's really porous. So to get the paint into it, you kind of have to like really get into it. Yeah, and it's from the walls of the new house. You can watch some of the demo videos that have been going on for the new house. They're like the most recent videos posted. There's also a walkthrough with the inspector and all of that. So there'll be a lot of house stuff going on because that's what they're doing.
But we will work projects like this in because we're using a lot of the wooden things we take out. Let's see, this one's a little smaller.
And that one, that's like a good size. It goes over the edge, but it'll be cute.
So. But yeah, we're gonna be doing all kinds of fun projects with the wood and things from the house. Anything we take down, I'm keeping if they can save it. And we'll be doing projects like this, like built-ins and tables and possibly some cool old corbels and things like that. So anyway, if you guys want to pick up some of these paint and products we use, go to jamirayvintage.com. That's where you can find it. That helps support the channel, and you get some great projects or products for your DIY projects. That's what I'm trying to
Yes,
say.
and these are the Paint Pixie brushes. Someone was just asking. These are Paint Pixie brushes.
Yeah.
They're just well-loved Paint Pixie brushes.
Yes.
All of them. The other thing is, if you're a member, you can access the book. You just need to go to community. That's where all of the posts are. And there's regular posts and member only posts. It'll say member only on it. And the book links are in there with the passwords. You do have to press read more to see all of it.
Yep.
And there you go. Those
All
are the
right,
questions.
guys. Well, thank you for watching, and thanks for hanging out while we kind of had the kids in here. They had a good time, and I'm sure that they're going to love their projects forever, whether they sell or not. So, appreciate you guys hanging out with us, and be sure to watch tomorrow's video. Should be the last demo video, and then we'll get back into rebuilding.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Bye.
Catch you later.